standing.
I thought the same.
The United States doesn't own its people. Nosotros sí.
Police, freeze! We are going to take on the cartel and win.
Can't protect you. Can't protect your family.
How are you doing, sir?
Great, man. How are you?
I'm good. I heard you're very busy. You've only got five spare minutes, no, so I won't keep you too long.
Oh, it's crazy. I hate being rushed.
I won't keep you. Sorry, I appreciate your time because I know you've been all over the place. I know you just got back from Rotterdam for the premiere.
Yeah.
So, congratulations on an absolutely fantastic movie. So I've just watched it again the second time, and I loved it to bits, man. It's great.
Oh, thanks, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you.
So, I mean, I think this is the fourth release with John Swab, but you've done 5 ventures with him already.
Yeah.
It must be so great to get into a film with almost it's like your family now. What is it like? I mean, do you even read the scripts when John sends you this stuff?
No, I read them after. He calls me and tells me what he has, and I just say, when is it? I call my agent and I say, we're doing this, and it's all and then I read it because that's how much I trust him, and that's how much I love working with him. I just adore the guy, and I think he's this guy's going to win awards down the road. I mean, he's that good.
He's going to go a long, long way. I've been a big fan since his first film, Martyrs.
Yeah.
Just fantastic.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, he's amazing. He is. He really is. He's unlike anyone his age. He's kind of timeless.
And he's one of the most prolific guys out there. And every single project he nails them, which is amazing.
Yep. I know. I agree.
It's fantastic. So, I mean, I was reading an interview that he did recently, and he said that for him, you were almost kind of like his, I don't remember the wording exactly, but it was like, you're like his resident Charles Bronson, if you will.
I love hearing that. I love Charles Bronson. I mean, and I'm not comparing us to them, but you see great filmmakers and actors like Scorsese and De Niro, or Scorsese and DiCaprio. You see when you fall into a creative rhythm with somebody, with another guy, you just don't want to lose it. I have that with Carnahan too. You just want to keep it going, because it's very rare that you're so simpatico with somebody else, especially a dude. And John and I, we've never had a hiccup. Like we are so, there's such a shorthand for him and I creatively that I will literally follow the guy to the ends of the earth.
Yeah, I mean, you say that about the shorthand. He also said that when he films you, it's almost like he's filming like a wildlife documentary, because he doesn't really know where you're going to go. So does he give you quite a free rein, just let you kind of go off the reins and take it wherever it goes?
Yeah, I never like to kind of repeat myself, which sometimes screws people up in editorial. But I do try to kind of go. I try to don't try to deny any. I think David Mamet, the one great thing that he wrote in his book was, don't invent anything and don't deny anything. And I kind of live my life as an actor that way. And sometimes you fall on your face, but sometimes you come up with some gems.
And what about for this specific movie? What was it that, I mean, if he gave you a fairly free rein, but you don't want to kind of reinvent anything, what was the kind of the most complicated balance? Because you've kind of you're this anti-hero that's stuck between these two. You've got this friend from way back when, and then you've got the cartel, and you're like stuck in the middle of this anti-hero. What was the most difficult balance for you in this film specifically?
The balance was to internalize a lot of it and not externalize it, not to be the typical, not that they're all great at what they do, but the Gerard Butlers or the Jason Stathams, or, it's very much, it's a bigger performance. So this is a little bit different and more internalized. And, if you have a friend who's been a Navy SEAL or a Special Forces guy, they're doing a job wherever they go, whether they're in the Middle East, they're doing a job. They're not politicizing what they're doing. And their job is to kind of, to kill when necessary, and to extrapolate whatever they need to extrapolate and bring it back. And that's kind of what Doc was about, even with his daughter. You know, there was a lack of sentimentality. It was a job that he needed to do, and he had to go through a lot of people to do it, and there was no emotion about it, you know. And I don't ever think he even worried about not being able to do it. I think he just took care of business.
Mm-hmm. Listen, I don't want to keep you. So just one more question. Obviously, this was like almost like working in a family. Like I said, John Swab's he's almost like a brother from a different mother for you, know. But at the same time, you've got another project coming soon, which is directed by your son. I'm curious, what was it like being directed by your son? How was that whole experience been? Because that's his directorial debut, no?
Yeah, it was surreal, and not unlike Swab, because my kid's been on all the sets with me. He really took command, and he had a real understanding of what he was doing, and he was up against some terrible things, COVID being one of them, some kind of ornery actors, and people who were kind of just not exactly cohesive in his what he was doing. And he was steadfast. And when I saw the first cut, it was, and I said this on Jimmy Kimmel, it was shite. It was no good. And me and Gavin O'Connor, Gavin who directed Warrior that I was in, we gave him a bunch of notes, and Remy went to work for 3 months and recut the movie and had to fight with producers. And now he's got something that I think we're all very proud of for his first film, and it's about to come out, man. I was just changing this kid's diapers.
No, that's what I mean. Yeah, but I mean, it must have been a great experience, because you always learn something when things fail. So that must have been a great experience for your son as well, no?
That's exactly what I told him. I said, in this endeavor, what you are considering failure, you will become better. And he has. And you know, he took it all on the chin. And I'm always using boxing analogies. And he took a knee. He had to take a knee, and then he had to get up, and he had to win the fight, right? And I think he did. I think he did a great job for what he was given. I'm excited for him, and people are asking a lot of questions about the movie, so it's kind of cool.
I can't wait to see what's come out. Yeah. Well, listen, thank you so much for your time, Frank. I don't want to keep it any longer, because I know you're really busy.
I love it.
All the very best. I wish you the best luck with the film when it comes out tomorrow. I'm sure it's going to go down really well. I loved it to bits, and I hope to speak to you again sometime soon.
Anytime.
All right. Take care. All the best. Cheers then. Bye now.
Don't look so shocked. Naive doesn't look good on you.
Do you know Doc Alexander?
I know him to be a troubled man.
What are you gonna do?
Anything I have to.